Someone is extremely tired of meeting the same type of vampiric energy inked into a different body. It's like this same energy is and has been, or they've been able to see a remnants of the same energy in different people. And they feel like it's just following them. Like, what is this energy that I keep seeing in all of these different people? How is that possible for me to keep attracting the same different person or the same, did I say the same different person? That wasn't right. I don't know how I keep on attracting the same energy in different people. So they're confused about it, and they feel like they just need you. They only want you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thank you for being here. I am Mystic Alchemy. So this person is recognizing that same energy, and it's sneaky. It's a very sneaky energy, stealthy. It always presents itself as sweet and kind in the beginning. And then they begin to see glimpses of the nasty energy, but they try to dismiss it at first until they couldn't dismiss it anymore. And it became very apparent that they were dealing with a demon or a few within these people. And it's like they're coming to now, realizing that that energy is there's nothing healing or nurturing about that energy at all. And what confuses them is the appearance of what they see as opposed to the energy. It doesn't match, and they keep holding on to the appearance of the energy because the energy looks kind, it looks sweet, and maybe even I want to say soft or innocent or something like that. It's like this deceiving. It's deceiving. And not in a healthy way either. It's in a very manipulative way. So they kept getting caught by this same energy, and they're so tired of it because it keeps happening. And it was making them lose hope. It's like a silent struggle that they were going through because they really don't like to talk about it. They think about it a lot, but they really don't like to talk about it. Now, when they came into contact with you, it was a different type of energy. It's like finally a different energy. It's like you came through like a gift to them because your energy is absolutely, I heard marvelous. Marvelous. This is magnificence. Chef's kiss. Okay, a chef's kiss is the type of energy that you have, and your energy is the type of energy that they want to align with, and they actually are confused as to why they kept on allowing themselves to deal with such turmoil, because these situations that they experienced were difficult for them. And they just allowed themselves to stay in there. And they were asking themselves, why? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I allowing myself to stay with these types of monstrous people? It's like at that point, they're looking like, are you even people? Or are you being controlled by something else? This is a thought that they've been thinking about lately, but they didn't think about it before. Okay, this feels like someone who, they know what they feel, but they try to deny their own feelings to continue to, it's like they were lying to themselves so that they can have a sense of comfort. But what they were thinking or seeing or viewing as comfortable, it was not comfortable, okay? It was not. They're a little frustrated with themselves. It feels like I had to take a sigh just then. I had to take a deep breath. Like, You know, that moment where it's like, oh my goodness, I need to just breathe for a second because I'm aggravated. This person has had so many of those moments off the strength of them staying in a situation that had ended already, or that had ended long ago. But they stayed there because they were hoping for a change that was never to come. It was never going to come. So it caused them to be stagnant in that aspect of their life. They don't want that anymore. Oh, no, 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 honey. Oh, no, no, no. They finally said no. So this is someone that wants to come towards you because you are the direction in which they would like to go. You are healing. You are growth. You represent life. Everything that they were with prior to you represented the end. Okay? There was no growth. There was no new beginnings. It was nothing but endings. Consistently, but they were staying in an end. I never said that before. That's interesting. They were staying in the end. That's miserable when I think about it. But you're not supposed to stay there. Once there's an end, you're supposed to move on to the beginning. Where there's an end, it's meant for there to be a beginning. But they weren't allowing themselves to move on to the next phase. So it's like they were stuck in the beginning of a portal and they were not walking through it. The anticipation of that is like mind-boggling. It's like, why? How could you do that to yourself? You know how many people do this? I think even I did that before. We do these things and we don't even know what we're doing until we know. That's why it's so important to recognize when you're in a phase of endings and rebirths. Well, deaths and rebirths. But you're not just supposed to stay in death. And when you stay in a phase of what is meant to end, that's stagnancy. That is stale, stuck energy. That is energy that makes you feel like you're stuck in a rut. Energy that can't be renewed. There's nothing there at all. It's dry bones. And this person was staying there, but not anymore. Now, they see the truth for what it is. They've chosen to stop lying to themselves. Now, all they can think about is you, because you are exactly the energy that they've been wishing for, that they didn't even know was possible for them to obtain. They began to think that the desire that they had and the energy that they desired in a relationship, maybe it wasn't for them or maybe it wasn't around, because it's like, why do I keep seeing the same thing? But they didn't realize that it was because they kept doing the same thing. They kept remaining for an extended period of time in an ending, hoping for a new beginning that was never meant to be. They were meant to learn from it and move on. Now they see. So this person is going to come towards you and tell you, like, look, you're the person that I've wanted to be with for this entire time. And I was stuck trying to be optimistic in a situation in which optimism cannot thrive because there's no space for it. In order to make space for better, you have to remove the waste. And many of these individuals that this person was with were a waste. And you could have gone through this as well. So being that the both of you have learned from those experiences, being in wasteful situations and choosing to stay, now both of you are prepared for each other. Because if you didn't go through those situations, you would not be prepared for this divine union. So congratulations to both of you for being prepared. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. If you would like to book a healthy conversation, you can. Just visit www.milkhoneyRose.org. You can also join the membership just to support me here on YouTube. And for all of those who do decide to join, I appreciate you in advance. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next message.